G'day gourmet campers. Today we're bringing the beef. What kind of beef? Well, we've got some delicious beef short ribs that we're going to cook on the fire. So short ribs are not really a grilling meat. This is something that you'll want to braise in a flavorful liquid over a period of time. Now that's something that's easy to do if you have a Dutch oven, but not everybody has a Dutch oven. So what we're going to use is some aluminum foil. Now you're not going to want to wrap the meat directly with the tin foil, otherwise it's going to burn when you put it in the coals. So we're going to insulate it with a layer of onions and a layer of mushrooms. Also, these items are going to add some flavor to the overall dish, as well as prevent it from burning. Finally, for our braising liquid, we're going to use just a little bit of beer. Now first things first, we're going to want to create insulation for our meat. So we're going to take some onion, top and tail, cut it in half. And give it a peel. Now that we've got our onions peeled, we're going to slice them up. Time to slice up our mushrooms. Alright, so we've got our mushrooms and our onions sliced up, ready to go. Now we need to deal with the meat. So we've got a couple of nice pieces of beef short ribs here. We've got this strip of meat, some fat in there, and we've got our rib bones right there. Now we could just wrap those directly in the tin foil with our vegetables and call it a day, but then we'd be losing out on an opportunity to add a little bit more flavor. So we're going to take them out. And we're going to season them with a little bit of steak spice. And then we're going to head on over to the campfire and grill them off. Here we are at the campfire. We've got our grate preheating. Now if you look, you'll notice that there's flames coming up above the grate. This is not what we want for grilling meats. This is going to be too hot, it's going to burn your meat. What you really want is something like that over there. Right in here we have some nice coals. We don't have too much in the way of flames. So we're going to reposition our grate over the other side of the fire, where we're going to get some nice heat without worrying about burning our meat. Alright, we're over here on the other side of the fire. We've got our short ribs on the flame. We're just going to grill that a couple of minutes on each side just to develop some flavors and get some grill marks on there. And get some of that wood smoke flavor. Okay, now that we've got a good crust on our meat, time to start assembling our pouch. I got a couple of sheets of tin foil. First we're going to lay down a layer of onions. Then a layer of mushrooms, followed by our meat. Now we're going to fold up the sides of the package. And we're going to make a bit of a pouch. Alright, so now we've got our little boat ready. Time to add some butter. We're going to put a little pat, or in this case a big pat, of butter on each of our pieces of meat. And then we're going to follow it up with more vegetables. Some more mushrooms. And the remainder of our onions. Last thing we need is just a little bit of braising liquid. So we're going to pour a little bit of that in there. And we're going to pour the rest of that into me. Last thing we need to do is seal this up. We're going to bring our tin foil up. We're going to give it a good crimp. Try to seal it as much as you can. Grab another sheet. And wrap it the opposite direction. And finally, one more. We're just going to give it a nice roll. And it's ready to go. We're going to take that over to the fire and place it right next to the coals, just as we did with the Tex-Mex roasted potatoes. Link in the description. And we're going to leave that there for, 3 or 4 hours. We've got our short ribs. Fight that up with some of our onions and some of our mushrooms. And there you have it. Beer braised short ribs, Tex-Mex potatoes, all cooked in the campfire. I'd just like to thank you for watching. If you haven't seen our video for Tex-Mex roasted potatoes, click right here. And also, the link is in the description. If you like this video, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. Also, feel free to share this video with your friends. Again, thank you for watching this video, and remember, keep cooking with fire.